SumnSumnSumn, hit the key.
What up, guys? Welcome to the channel. My name is SumnSumnSumn, hit the keys. Today's tutorial, I just want to show you guys how to arrange these beats. So I kind of took a beat that I already started working on this morning. And what I did was I basically laid it out so I can show you guys how to arrange a beat easily. Make sure if you like this video, you subscribe, you hit the like button and the notification bell. So every time a new video comes out, you can be the first to know. But let's go. All right, guys. So what I want to do here is I actually just want to show you guys how to easily arrange your beats. So the biggest part that you'll notice in people's beats or, beginners beats is that they're not arranged very well. So I'm here to help you guys with that. Just show you guys some easy tips on what I do. And then you'll notice once you start arranging beats, you'll kind of get your own style and your own feel and your own flavor. And then that's how you'll start arranging beats. So the first thing I like to do, as I've shown you guys this in all the other tutorials, is that I like to have all my melodies on one pattern and then my drums on and perks on another pattern. And then what I normally do is I come over here to the pattern and I split by channel. And then that way it allows for me to be able to just pull them apart. So this is actually what I have so far, just so you can hear the bass of the beat. So that's what I'm working with so far. So the first thing I like to do is I like to get all of my sounds matched up, and then I normally select them all and I just push Control B and I copy and paste them over so that I have a bunch of them to work with. And then I go back to the beginning and I decide what are the noises that I want to start my beat off with. So normally I don't have the drums or all that stuff in there. I mean, sometimes I do, but most of the time I don't. I like to just introduce the beat. So I have 3 noises that are the main noises of my melodies. So I have to decide which of those 2 noises that I want to have start the beat off. So it's really going to be the piano, and then you have to decide, do you want it to be the guitar or do you want it to be the trumpet? Obviously, I'm probably going to go with the brass because it's the main noise of the song. So this is how I'm going to start the beat to give the listeners a little taste of what's to come. And then I like to have my beat tag would come right here. For the sake of this tutorial, I can't record my beat tag because if I record inner Fruity Loops, then it's going to mess up the way that I have my setup right now. So I'm going to do that off screen. And I like to do my beat tag every time because I like it to match the tempo. A lot of producers, they just have a standard beat tag they put in there. But since I rap, I like for it to be on beat and for it to sound a certain way. So I always record my beat tag in there. So now I have to decide, do I want to have my chorus first or do I want to have my verse first? And on this song, I'm going to have the chorus first. And since the beat is over 120, then that means 8 bars is 4 bars. So 2 of these is going to be the chorus. So I have to decide, do I want all my noises to come in at once or do I want to stagger my noises to come in? And I'm probably going to stagger them. So I'm probably going to not have this snare hit it first. And I'm probably not going to have my hi-hats come in at first. So the way that I'm going to do this is that I'm going to probably pull the guitar back for part of this chorus, and I'm just going to have the hi-hats go every other time. All right, so that's how I'm going to have the chorus go. So that's pretty easy, pretty basic. And it has just a little switch so that the listener won't get bored with the melody. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to this brass. I'm going to get rid of the omnisphere, which is the guitar. And then I'm going to make this unique. And I'm going to go into this, and I'm going to actually lower it one octave so that it just sounds different. So to do that, I'm going to push Shift C, and then I'm going to push Control down. But I want you to hear what it sounds like before and after. So I'm using the exact same pattern, and I'm using the exact same instrument, but I'm actually using that instrument to change the complexity of the song. And I'm going to, I already know ahead of time that I'm going to switch the guitar and the piano to go back and forth. So it gives it a switch up. Every 4 bars is going to give it a switch up. I don't want all the noises I don't want all the noises going off when I start the verse in. So I kind of just want it to be only the brass and the piano to start off the beat. So then this is how it's going to sound when it switches into the new pattern. So what I'm probably actually going to do is, because I haven't even tried mixing this down or nothing like that, I just kind of made the melody, and then boom, I'm here. So I'm actually going to make this unique too, and I'm going to get rid of all the top melodies, so I just have the chords from the piano going. The chords on the bottom. So now I'm going to leave that here. And what that's going to do is that's going to just fill out the melody so that it doesn't feel so bare in there. And then we're going to just copy this over. So select all that, Control B again. And then we're just going to repeat that over. Oh, and also what I want to do is with these snares, I'm not going to use these snares where I have the hi-hats. So that's just going to give it a little different bounce. So except for on the chorus, everywhere I have a snare, I'm not going to have the hi-hats. All right, and so now that I have the verse done, I'm just going to select all of this and go back to where the beat started. And then, all right, so I've selected everything that I had. I zoomed in a little bit so that you can see more. I selected all of this, and I'm just going to push Control B again. And I'm going to push Control B again. No, actually, I'm going to delete that. Before I go into the chorus, I like to take away some noises so that it builds anticipation. Because that's what you're doing is when you take noises away, the listener's already heard the noises. So you're building anticipation for them to want the noise to come back. So I'm going to take the drums away for a bar. I'm going to take all the drums away for the bar. I'm just going to let the trumpet play to end the end of the verse. And so then it's going to give it a nice little punch when the chorus comes back in. So it's just going to be like this to end the verse. And then it'll kick right back in. And that'll get, that's what gets the listener pumped up and ready to roll, is that just those little breaks in your melodies and those little breaks in your drum, that's what makes the beat so interesting. You can have the greatest noises in the world, but if it just sounds like a loop and there's no variation, then it's not going to be that appeasing to the listener. So it's just those little things that you do with the beat are what make the beat fire. And then what I normally do is I normally just, after the last chorus, normally I only have the beat go out for like another 4 bars or so, 4 to 8 bars. This time we're going to do 8 bars. And then I normally have a beginning of a verse, the build up, and then I will just take out the last half of the verse like this. I guess I don't know how to explain it better than that. But I would just normally, how this is 4 bars equal 2 bars when it's over 120. So I just take out the last 2 bars. So I have a build up for 2 bars, then I have 4 bars of the beat, and then I have a build down at the end. And it'll sound like this as it exits the beat. And sometimes I would take this piano and add it here, but I'm not going to do that for the sake of this beat. One more thing I want you guys to hear before I mix the beat all the way down and give you the final presentation is this is what it's going to sound like when the beat transitions, that chorus part I was talking about. When it, you give it that little bit of space before the chorus kicks back in. And then you see how it gives it flavor, and you see how just making the brass go down an octave gives the beat a whole different feel, and it does so much for the beat, even though you haven't done that much. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a little bit of mixing on the beat, because I didn't really mix anything. I just added a couple plugins, but I just wanted to show you guys how to arrange a beat, because that's so important. You normally you watch these videos and people don't explain to you the arranging part. The arranging part is the most important part of the beat, because you can even make a beat that doesn't sound that great. It may sound phenomenal once you arrange it, so make sure that if you like this video, you subscribe, you hit the like button and the notification bell below so you can be the first to catch every single piece of content we're coming out. This week I do have some good content that I'm going to have coming for you. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, but I got the next video I have for you is going to be a fire video, and it's going to help out a lot of you producers, and it's a real cheap fix to a lot of the problems that you have.
Hit the keys.
Something.
Hit the keys.
Alright guys and gals, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe and like button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so every time a new video comes out you can be the first to know. Let me know what tutorials you want to see next in the comments, and see you next time.
Something.
Hit the keys.